I guess we're live. I don't know if we're live. It says we're live. Okay, nobody's on here because this is an impromptu live session. It's you know, one of those deals where I just kind of decide to do it and then just do it. I haven't done a video since the doll haul video because um I haven't had the money to go out and thrift because me being as retarded as I am. Hello, Zoe. Oh, I'm fine. I just kind of, went a little crazy with the dolls and spent too much money, and therefore I have no money to go thrifting. So hopefully, just maybe, I'll sell a few dolls and then we can go on a thrift trip. I do want to go to Cincinnati though, and I do want to do some more Halloween shopping because it's killing me watching these Halloween videos. Oh, yeah, I did good with the dolls. I did, but I'm sitting on them. I'm sitting on them. I have a sea of dolls behind me. I know they were too good to pass up. That's the problem. That's why I spent the money I spent, and then, I'm kind of sitting here broke. But when you get a good deal, I guess that's when you're supposed to grab it because I don't think I'll ever probably run across another estate sale like that one. That one was definitely unusual. I mean, with the amount, it was mainly dolls, 90% dolls. I know Halloween is awesome. I keep watching these videos. I just watched, what was it? Jade the Libra and Ariel Voltaire, their collaboration that they did. They went shopping. And it's just killing me because I live out in the country and there is no shops like that around me to get any Halloween. I have to travel. So I think I might just visit my mother next week and then maybe I'll have, you know, a reason to go Halloween shopping. I don't know. She's got a TJ Maxx over there, and I think she has a Joann's and Michael's. I think there's a Michael's there too, which is all the ones that I'm seeing right now. So, anyways, did anybody have any questions or anything? Because I didn't really plan anything unless you want to kind of do a get to know me video. Um, Something like that, possibly. I guess I could do that since, you really don't know my origins of, I grew up in Cincinnati, Ohio. That's where I was born, and that's where I stayed for 30 years. I didn't move to Indiana until I was 30 years old. But, oh, well, thank you, Zoe. I'm glad you love everything you bought. I'm glad you bought. Yeah, that's pretty much my sole source of income at this point is my shop. And I should have paid more attention to my statistics from last year because last year my sales did a nosedive the same time in August last year. So that would have, given me a little heads up. I haven't seen your doll videos yet. I've been busy. Oh, well, you need to go watch them because I'm monetized now, which doesn't mean diddly squat, but I just got monetized like, I don't know, maybe a week ago or something. And I've made a whopping $10 on YouTube. It's awesome. So I can go out and buy me a Big Mac meal or something. I don't know. You would think it would, but it's not. From the shop sales comparisons from last year, it it's the same. I mean, just right down the toilet in August. I guess everybody's, it's warm weather, everybody's out, having fun, swimming, picnicking, doing all kinds of outside stuff, so there's not a whole lot of shopping going on, I guess. Kinda. Maybe. I'm assuming that. I'm hoping that's all it is. But anyways, okay. Cincinnati, Ohio. What else? Oh, I went to college for veterinary. Initially, it was laboratory, for laboratory technician. And that is when we first got kind of the whole um, AIDS virus came out really big with knowledge of this information. I got kind of freaked out and switched my major over to veterinary. So I'd already been working at a vet for 6 years. So, hello, Vintage Vibe. How are you? Oregon time. Oh, here? I don't even know what dang time it is. It's probably before 4, maybe, in the afternoon, I guess, here in Indiana. But, yeah, I was working at a vet anyway, so I went ahead and just continued on with that, which is stupid because I'd probably be making like $30 an hour now. And in the vet field, you don't make that much money. So, but I don't know. Things turned out, I guess. I ended up having a pet shop. I owned a pet shop for 5 years. I got funding through my uncle. He helped me get it. He's in Germany. He's passed away since then. But oh, you're from Oregon. Gotcha. You're the Oregon Tina. Got it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know who you are. Yeah. I don't know. I'm getting a little foggier as I get older. Yeah, that's who you are. No, I'm getting a little foggier as I get older. A little, um, I don't know what you call it, but I have frequent brain farts. So, anyways, uh, but out of necessity, well, I enjoy what I do. Why did I close my pet store? There was a lot of competition. Out here in Indiana, there isn't much call for it. But in Cincinnati, it was a big thing, where people would be um, into fish tanks and exotics, like, the lizards and all that stuff. But there was big stores like PetSmart, stuff like that, that we had to compete with. And it just progressively got, slimmer and slimmer pickings. And then it didn't help that we had another pet store decided to open right down the street from us. Um, so yeah, but we got out before it got too bad. And somebody else continued to keep it as a pet store, but just kind of did it a little differently than we did. More specialty than, we were just kind of a broad range pet store. But definitely don't miss having to clean 50 fish tanks and clean up puppy poop 24 hours a day. Because when you have live animals, you don't get a day off. So, yeah, you have 7 days a week, you're having to take care of animals. They have, needs. They need to be fed and watered. And yeah, it was a lot of work for sure. Yeah, but then we moved out here because kids, I wanted my kids to live away from the city. I wanted them to be, you know, out in the cleaner air. But yeah, that's what I did. And I don't know, I've always had a shopping issue, a shopping addiction. So it just kind of went hand in hand, which I still struggle. You see antiques. I see antiques. You mean behind me? Yeah, there's antiques in there. Yeah, so anyways, shopping bug. I just figured I'd try this since that's what I enjoy, and I still have to curb my addiction. Yeah, right behind me in my cabinet. Yeah, that's my curiosity cabinet. If you look in my, if you go on my channel and the top video that's highlighted, like right at the very top, you'll see a video that's my curiosity cabinet. So if you want to look at all my weird stuff I got in there, you watch that video and you'll get to see all of it. But, you know, I'm constantly adding to it or taking away or something. I just posted 2 of my clowny things on Instagram for sale. So, yeah, I know. And I got a pretty good deal on that cabinet. I think I only paid like a couple $100 for it with the curved glass, and it's not been replaced. The glass hasn't been replaced. I like I like darker colors, and it's a little bit of lighter wood, but I'm okay with it. I need to get another cabinet. I got 2. I need a third because I got issues with collecting stuff. Weird is good. Yeah, I like weird. Speaking of the newest thing I just got, look at his face. He's a bobblehead. And he's got he's got an eyeball. His other one's kind of blink closed. Yeah, but it's like a glass eye in there. I didn't like his color scheme too much, so this afternoon I sat down and I painted his pants and his hat to match because it was like this really like a neon blue color, and it's more toned down for my taste. But he's not an antique, so I didn't feel you know, upset with myself for painting it. I mean, it's sign that it was done in 2006. So, but he's awesome. Why I like this stuff, I have no idea. It's like I like the Misfits or something. I can't help myself. But yeah, yeah, you do too. You have a thing for faces. Yeah, I have some serious issues with faces. If they have a goofy face or something, it's like I have to have it. I mean, a certain goofy face. It's, you know, it depends on the face. I don't know. There's just that look. It clicks with me. I don't know what it is. But yeah, yeah, it's fun. But anyways, my son, ever since he was a wee little fella, I had a horrible labor, my first child. Had to have an emergency C-section. And he had issues, I should say, from the birth. So he's not where he should be mentally. Um, Plus, he has sensory issues like toe walking and speech delay, things like that. Um, they've said he's on the autistic scale, but he's 20 years old now. He still lives with me. Um, and my husband is disabled also. I've been with my husband since I was 14 years old. And so, for the plain fact that it was very difficult for me to be away from home, this also was another way of me being available for my family and still making a living, because it was just so hard trying to deal with all that and then, you know, being away. Because the last job I had before I did this was I worked at a um, automotive factory, and I worked on, you know, it's an assembly line kind of thing, and I did all of the you know, I did couplers for like the dashboard and stuff, and then I you know, put it screws in to the steering column, and did that over and over and over and over and over again, um, every day for a few years before I did this. So yeah, I'm a happier fella for sure. I'm definitely happier. But you know, one thing with this is you cannot, gauge, you know, when you work at a regular job, you get a regular paycheck. When you work for yourself, you don't get a regular paycheck. It's kind of, it's like, I think all small businesses, they're like, when we get a sale, it's like you do the happy dance. It's like, yay, I got a sale. Whether it's $8 or $800, I'm just as happy. It doesn't matter. It's exciting to get a sale. But does anybody have any questions or anything? I just decided to pop on here just because. No real reason. I don't see anything. I have a thing for odd stuff too. Lots of challenges. Yeah, everybody's got challenges though. I'm not, uh, special. Everybody's got all kinds of issues. But yeah, works for me. Let's just keep hoping that it continues to keep working. I've been plugging along. I stink at YouTube though. I need to like up my game or something because for better word, I suck at this bad. I'm not gonna candy coat it. I hate this stuff. I think maybe if I knew more, I wasn't such a technology idiot, it'd probably be more comfortable and not as challenging. But yeah. So, anyways, um, what was I gonna say? Oh, if you don't already know, I got finally I did some kind of like uh well, I don't know what you call it, but it's not my guy on the high wheel bike, but it's a moon face with the top hat and everything. But I did a design. Um, I think it was Teespring is who I went with. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. But anyways, a tote bag, and a t-shirt, and then another tote bag and a t-shirt, and I did two different designs, one with the moon face and one with the skeleton. And those were, my designs. So I just decided to go ahead and put some merch out there. I mean, I don't know if you guys are interested or not, but it's there. It's in my Etsy shop. And I know a lot of people have just like a Linktree link that goes straight to their shop merch, but mine's in my shop on Etsy. So, hello, Art Lady Blentzer. I'm getting a shirt. Oh, you are? Cool. I hope I get one. Shirt and a tote. And there has been a couple people that have actually ordered a few things. Think harder for your special type of merchandise, harder to promote. Yeah. Yeah, it is. But they keep sending out their stuff, which I appreciate because, I want my customers to get their merchandise ASAP, as soon as possible. Because, I struggle and strive to keep, a good rating, a 5-star rating. So I'm, happy about the customer service end of it, but I want mine too. I would really appreciate if you're watching Teespring to send me my shirt and my tote. Thank you. Did you have strange toys as a kid? No. Typical. I mean, I guess typical. I had dolls and Barbie dolls and stuff like that. I mean, I didn't have anything. I mean, the only thing I guess that I had that might have been a little creepy is, that chimpanzee that has the cymbals and screeches and his, mouth goes up and down. I had one of those. And I loved like papery stuff. Hi, El Unico. How are you? I didn't catch that last question before him. Sorry, I don't know who asked something. Because it comes on my screen for just like, I mean, literally 2 seconds and it pops off again. It doesn't stay on there, so I can't see it. I mean, if I don't catch it right away, then. But no, I mean, I guess I was probably like 9 years old or something like that, and my dad decided to move, that he wanted to be in a more private area. And so we moved to a dead end street across the street from a cemetery. And, he used to tease me and stuff, like, you know, because of the basement. And he would be like, if you had x-ray vision like Superman and you could go and see straight through, you could see the coffins. Stuff like that. But I actually got really comfortable with it. Um, we used to play hide and seek and stuff over there. I'd ride my bike over there and, uh, skateboard. I even, I hope nobody gets offended by this, but, um, you know how they have these family plots or whatever, and it's like underground. I don't even know what you would call it. But it's not like an above ground mausoleum. It's like a big mound, and it's like a vault or something underground, and the one side is facing out. It's got all the plaques and stuff like that of the family. It's like usually a whole family that's in there. And yeah, we sled riding on it. So yeah, I was a kid. I wouldn't dare do anything like that now. But I was a kid. I did that. Yeah, crazy. And then the ghost in the graveyard, that was awesome in the cemetery because, you got the tombstone right in front of it. Yeah, I used to creep myself out on purpose. I loved that kind of stuff. I loved Wolfman and Dracula and the Universal monsters and stuff, but I used to creep myself out. There's just one album and I still have it, and one side was nothing but like noises, like scary noises, doors creaking and howling and that kind of stuff. And the other side was this creepy story. And I would get myself petrified on purpose. Why I did that to myself, I have no idea. But I would go in the dark basement, turn all the lights off where you couldn't even see your hand in front of your face, and I'd put that record on. And I remember the one time me and my girlfriend, we were both like freaking out on each other, like who had to get up out from underneath the blankets to go turn the light on because we were both so scared. Yeah. Anyways, it's the goofy stuff you do when you're kids. Okay, guys. Well, I don't know. I just popped on here. I work on Halloween almost year round. Just went to Transworld this past May. You should go. You would love it. Oh, I know. I would love it. I watch that stuff all the time on YouTube. All the time. Sounds like your growing up years. You did the same stupid stuff. Now, yeah, at Transworld, I would love to go to something like that. I would love to because that's just right up my alley. I love that kind of stuff. Haunted houses, it's been so depressing these last couple years because I live for haunted houses. I love that stuff. And not being able to go to haunted houses is just. And then, it's like I have family, my immediate family here, my kids and stuff. It's like, all you did. Where'd you post them? On YouTube? Because I'm always watching videos on stuff like that. No, I'd love to go. But yeah, I can't get my kids or anybody to go with me to these haunted houses or nothing. It stinks. Oh, you did? What the heck is your YouTube channel? You need to tell me. Under Eddie Blunser is what your YouTube channel's under? Okay, I'll check it out and be jealous. One of these days, I'll get to do that kind of stuff. It'll be nice. Yeah, because I was first time ever went to that oddities, the oddities and curiosities, and oh, Ed. Okay, I went to the oddities and curiosities expo for the first time ever, and I was actually had bought 2 tickets because my oldest son was going to go with me. Um, I need a spooky buddy bad. I need one, somebody who likes spooky, because I got a bunch of turds here that don't like any of that stuff, and it aggravates the crap out of me. I mean, no, I'm a girl. Well, yeah, I know you are. It's ED. Yeah, Ed. I understand that. I got it. I got it. Yeah, I need a spooky girlfriend, something, you know. But I got 2 tickets to go to the oddities, the horror convention. That would be awesome too. What am I not reading? Did you tell us about your new merch T-shirt? Love it. Yeah, I did. Um. Anyways, my son backed out at the last minute, so I ended up going by myself. Initials ED. Okay, got it. You wanna you wanna smack me through the TV so I get it? Oh my gosh. Let's start joking. Yes, initials ED. Okay, I got it. I'm a little slow. Damn. Oh, okay. Gourmet. Yeah. No, I just. So I ended up going by myself, but I still had a good time anyways. Nobody to poop on it for me. You know how that goes. You got somebody that's there with you unwillingly and they don't like it, then, they make you have a miserable time. At 64, I'd better have a sense of humor. Yeah, you, you have to have a sense of humor. Oh, well, yeah, I'm going through dementia early. I'm seriously, I'm forgetful and just, I'm fly brain, big time. And my mom, the last 2 times I talked to her on the phone, it was not good. So I really need to go see her because she's like 83 or 84. And she's getting bad with, forgetfulness and all that stuff. So it's horrible. I told my son when I get like that, just push me in the direction of traffic. Make sure there's a semi coming or something. And roll me over the hillside because I don't want to be like that. I don't want to live like that, and I don't want to be a burden on anybody either. So, yeah, semi truck will do the trick quick, and nobody'd be the wiser. I have no idea. Just she's a little crazy old lady just wandered into traffic. I love creepy spooky. Oh crap! Yeah, his birthday. Huh. I'm envious of people that I see that get to have like spooky weddings and stuff like that, that have that kind of theme going on. I think that's awesome. People get to do those kind of things. But yeah, you don't have kids and have to teach my dogs to put my butt. Well, get you a big dog, put him on the leash, have him drag you out in the street. Something like that. Yeah, I mean, I think once you get to that point, quality of life is horrible, because I don't know. I just see my mom, she's you know, she's miserable. She's miserable uh, because she doesn't know herself anymore. All the things she was able to do, she can't do. And, she forgets things. I mean, and it really freaked me out the other day because I called her and I was on the phone with her for like 5 or 6 minutes. And then she said, I recognize your voice, but who are you? And I said, it's Tina. She's like, oh, Tina. She's like, I thought that was you. I was like, oh my gosh. So, yeah, it's scary. And, she's went and she's had stuff, had everything checked. They said she's just going through, she's getting older. But, you know, I have the same DNA as her, so. And I told my son, I don't want you to have to deal with that kind of stuff. I said, just, make it look like an accident on the down low so you don't get in trouble. I'll be okay with it. I probably won't even know what's going on. Because I don't want to be, you know, I don't want to be like that. And she talks all the time about how she doesn't want to be here anymore and she wants to just go. She's done. And so, I mean, it's awful because I avoid calling her because of that. At the same time, I should be calling her and talking to her because she's like that. So, I just need to go see her. And then I can Halloween shop. Yeah. Just need to sell a few things in my shop, on my Etsy shop, and then I can go Halloween shopping. Something like that, anyways. But, yeah. No, she doesn't live alone. She's got my dad. My dad's 3 years older than her. Um, so yeah, and his dad lived to 101. So, no, she doesn't wear hearing aids. No, she doesn't wear hearing aids. My dad, he's doing okay, She's did for him all these years. So, he's there for her. So it's pretty good. I mean, as good as it can be, And my dad, he's got changes on his driver's license, I think. He's not allowed to drive at nighttime because of his vision, but he just had surgery on his eyes this past week. So, um, that might change because he's a big reader. He likes reading, history and stuff like that. So I think with that eye surgery, he should be able to read again, which will be enjoyable for him. But yeah, life is wonderful. You have a booth and then you haven't done so hot. Either light and money can't. Yeah. I tried that whole, before I actually did the whole Etsy shop and everything, I tried doing that. And, you know, the thing with a shop online is that you can reach a lot of people. And then when you do a booth, just, you're pigeonholed into whoever walks in their door and sees your stuff. And then you have to give them, I mean, I think average is like 30% or something, or you have to pay monthly for the space, which in turn, if they don't have a lot of traffic, then that kind of screws you and they take, all your profits kind of out the door. But yeah, I tried that. Didn't work out too good. And then there's this other shop that's at Olderburg, Indiana, which I've taken you guys there. And it's actually like a local artist shop, which I have some pieces in hers. Um, some of my pieces that I've actually made myself, that I keep in her shop. And on the regular basis, I just keep stuff in there. But not for any reason. I mean, not like I'm gonna, make a lot of money or anything like that. Just because. But yeah, you're better off having your own little shop online or something like that, or just selling stuff on Instagram. Um, you know, Instagram, a lot of people sell stuff on Instagram. Etsy, um, every listing, each listing is 20 cents. It's 20 cents for a listing, and it stays up for 3 months. And then when it's renewed, it's another 20 cents. Doesn't matter how much the product costs, it's just a flat 20 cents. I don't know, I can't honestly, I don't know the percentage, but they charge you a fee. Yeah, you can sell on Facebook too. There's a lot of platforms to sell on. But there is there's a fee, a shipping fee, which I think is completely asinine, because why they're getting a fee for that. But then there's also a small fee um, for, you know, using their platform, like checking out, like PayPal and all that stuff. Which, you know, when you list your item, you take that all into consideration. So, I mean, when it first was introduced, I had to kind of rework my shop as far as like, I think 99% of the stuff I have listed in my shop has the shipping included in the price, because it just got too hard to try to figure it out, because one person that lived on my side of the United States would order something and it would be okie dokie, my prices. And then I'd have somebody order something from California and, you know, it went out the window. You don't make squat. I mean, you might be lucky to get what you paid for the product back. So, I don't know. But, it's like every time I get an order on, have you thought about doing a collective? Dang it, somebody just. They're popping up too fast. Oh, I can't fudge. Well, I hope what you asked wasn't too important, because I didn't get it. Yeah, no. And then you have to kind of push yourself out there. I'm 49 years old. So reinventing yourself at 49 years old is not exactly an easy task for anybody. I don't care what you say. Are there local flea markets opening up? You could do a booth. Yeah, I thought about doing that kind of stuff like George. George asked me last time I met up with him in Kentucky, and he told me that next time he um, sets up there, he was going to give me a buzz and let me know, and that we could either share the cost or whatever else, because it's not that much to have that space for the day. And then we could just share the space, and I could just bring a bunch of stuff to sell. So, yeah, that's an option. I thought about doing that. But, the problem I run into, yeah, that would be nice. George, I love George. Um, but yeah, there's one in Kentucky that has it once a month, and there's one in Indiana that has it once a month. Oh, Las Vegas. Hello. That's awesome. I've never been to Las Vegas. Yeah, you're hoping to be able to do that? Yeah. I mean, I thought about doing this, what I'm doing, for like a year before I actually did it. And, you know, it's one of those things that you have to, you decided to paint 22 cabinets and drawers and, yeah. What were you thinking? 22 cabinets and drawers. That makes me tired just thinking about it. That's awful. What are you doing, Jess? My, I seen something. Somebody said they were disabled and they're still working or something? I didn't catch that. Well, yeah, popped away. And still working things out. I had a blank moment and went for it. Yeah, you just have to kind of go for it. I mean, there's no easy answer. I mean, and if it's something that you enjoy and that you love, then all the work, uh, you know, that goes along with it, you're willing to do it because it's something that you enjoy. So that's definitely a positive. The only not positive thing about it is, unlike people like Misty and or like uh, Jeffrey, you know, they have separate spaces that they can work out of. I've got this crap in my house, and literally my room right now, walking through here, the room that I work in, I have like a pathway. So if there was a fire or something, I'd be in some bad shape. Yeah, it's that bad. I'm gonna have to buy some more shelving or something. Something like that.
I think you do need some shelving.
Yeah, I do.
It's already cramped in here.
Very cramped. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna sign off. How's my doggy? He's doing good. He's a pain in the butt as usual. We actually took him. He was with us, and we went to Steak and Shake. I didn't know anything about this. She asked me if I wanted a pup cup, and I was like, "What is that?" And she's like, "It's a cup full of whipped cream, and they just give it to you." And you done your living room window out and redid a guest bedroom. Oh yeah, that's too. I'm gonna have to do that eventually myself. Redo stuff.
I took over.
But
her
yeah,
room.
the pup cup was a big hit with him. He loved it. A big cup of whipped cream. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna sign off. I gotta make dinner. We're having tacos. So,
I'm making myself dinner.
oh, you're gonna eat ghetto instead?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys. Well, it was nice talking to you, and I will see you on my next upload. Oh, thank you. Vintage Vibe. And then Art Lady Blunser. Bye, guys. Mare, Zoe. You have a good evening, too.
I can smell your